Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jen with Cat Scrap Designs. I am here today to share with you a digital kit from Antonio Makes. As most of you know, I am on his creative squad, and that was just recent. So last month was my first two projects with Antonio, doing a couple of design team projects. And this kit that I'm about to show you is for my November project. Now I know we're still in October, but I'm going to be having surgery on November 1st, and I'm going to be out for a while. I don't know how long. It could be a week, it could be two, it could be longer. I don't know yet. So all depending on my recovery. So I wanted to kind of get a kickstart, jump start to my November project. So I wanted to show you the kit first. And this kit is Eternal Ephemera 1. So he's got Eternal Ephemera 2 and Eternal Ephemera 3, I believe. But this is Eternal Ephemera 1. And this is the kit I chose to work with this month for my design team project. So I'm just going to go through the pages. It's 11 pages. And these are ephemera from his own collection. So you're going to see just quite a bit of ephemera. So this is the first page, and it looks like it was a booklet around Christmas time. Really old because it's damaged pretty badly, and it's just pretty cool. So this is the first page. This looks like it's just advertising for a department store in the UK, possibly. This is probably part of that book as well. I'm not sure. It's just another piece of ephemera that has been damaged because you could see that it's got holes in it. So that's another piece of ephemera. This is a collage page that has some pieces from the ephemera, the ones that we just looked at here, the back page of that one book, and then some florals. This might be the back of the book, I'm not sure. Just another piece of ephemera. With some advertising on the back. Then we have, and I printed these all on, not copy paper. It's a little bit thicker than copy paper. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about the project yet, but I did print these ephemera pieces. This is a copy of a marriage certificate, and I printed this on very thin typewriter paper, so you can actually see through it, because the real ephemera, it was done on really thin paper and you could see through it. So I just wanted to kind of mimic the real thing. So when I go to do this, it's going to look more like the real ephemera, even though it's a digital kit. Then we have a income tax from, I guess, 47 and 48. And it's just a piece from it. So we're going to use this as well. I printed this on the light typewriter paper as well, so you could see through that also. This piece here is two different pieces of ephemera. I'm not exactly sure what this is because it's in a different language, and I'm not sure what language it's in. Same thing with this one. but it's two separate pieces, so I would cut it and use it separately. But I also printed this on the typewriter paper so you could see through it, see through the back as well. This piece of ephemera is also in another language, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. But it's from 1921. It looks like, although it says 1894, so I'm not really sure what this is. But it's some type of certificate. This looks like it was a notary public. So just another piece of ephemera that we'll use in the project. This is also another piece on the typewriter paper, so you could see through it. It looks like it's part of a contract, a page to a contract, not really sure. But we're going to use this as well. This is somebody who registered as a citizen of the UK. So we are going to use this as well. Is this the same? This is another, let's see. Let's look at this one here. British Nationality Act. So just another document from the UK that we'll use. And this is also an income tax, I guess the other part of that income tax document. Or is it the same one and I printed it twice? Let's see. No, it's two different ones. Two different ones. Okay. So we'll use this as well. And this here is my special code. If you go to antoniomakes.com and you want to purchase any of his digital kits, if you use my code Jennifer10, all in caps, you will get an additional 10% off of his already low prices for his digital kits. They're very reasonable. So I just wanted to share this with you and his kit. So I thought for today, with showing the kit, because I don't have a lot of time today, that we would go into, because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with the kit. Not what I'm going to do with it. Obviously, I'm going to make a journal of some sort, just not sure exactly what. But I thought we can go into distressing the ephemera. I'm just cutting the white part out right now. I would normally use my cutter. But I don't want to keep walking away from you guys. So I hope everybody is doing well today. Oops, I just moved my camera. Sorry about that. So the way I distress and make documents, old documents, look even older or look more real is, well, first on a digital kit, we get rid of the white portion. This page looks like it was folded back. It might have been stapled. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'll tell you why. I am gonna fold it back. And before I do anything, I don't know if you could see from there, it has 1, 2, 3 fold lines. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make those very same fold lines. And I know we still have some white on the edges, but we're gonna distress those. I'm just gonna move the rest of this to the side so you can see the one I'm working on. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit more off of here. I'm gonna take my vintage photo where I folded, I'm gonna distress, and that white portion that I folded back, I'm just distressing and adding some more vintage photo onto that as well. So what I really want to do is I want to get these edges and just distress them on both sides. So it'll look more like an old vintage document, which it is. It's just scanned in. But when I put it in my journal, however I put it in my journal, I'm not sure exactly yet. I might have more fold lines. I don't know, because I don't know exactly what I'm doing, which way I'm going to take the journal. I just wanted to do a little bit of this today. The two covers, the orange covers, I might use as the cover to the journal and distress that as well. I mean, it's already distressed, but distress it even more and use that as my journal cover. So you just distress all of the edges, especially the white part, the white parts. And I know the distressing takes some time, but it'll make it look a whole lot better than just folding up the paper and using it as is, I promise. To make it easier, you could always lay it flat and have a scrap piece of paper and then just try to get all the sides. That might make it go a little bit faster for you. I also, and I won't do it now, I'm just going to show you one. I'll fold it on the other side. And I'll do the inking on this side as well. Because when your paper ages, it ages on both sides. So I'm not going to do it all now. I'll do that off camera. I just wanted to show it to you. But if you look at the front, you can see already that it looks a lot better than when I just printed it. Let me just do the bottom here. So when you have a piece of ephemera and you see the fold lines, you definitely want to fold them in the same places they were folded, so you could get that same effect of that old vintage feel. So even if I were to, like I said, put additional folds in it when I put it in my journal, depending on what I do, I would ink that as well. But this is what it looks like versus not folding it. You know, this is one that's not folded. It just looks more real, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. And if you want to craft along with me, you're more than happy to. I'm more than happy to have you here with me. I'm going to be working on the ephemera, getting that ready while I think about exactly what I'm going to do for this project. So I hope you all stick around with me. I don't know if, like I said, I'll be out for a little bit. I'm going to try to do as much as I can this week to get this project not 100% complete, but get a good portion of it done. So I hope you'll follow me throughout the project so you can see the finished product when it's done. This one looks like, and I'm going to eyeball it, looks like it ends here. So this is just another one that I'll cut out, fold up. And you don't have to sit here and watch me ink. I'm just going to fold it. And like I said, it's rather thin paper, so you don't need a bone folder for this. If you're going to use really thin paper like the typewriter paper. So how many of you have something on your desk that you're currently working on, and what exactly are you working on? If you want to share that in the comments with us, I'd love to know. Trying to cut this as straight as possible as I'm trying to read it, because these old documents are just really fascinating, especially when you're looking at an income tax from way back when, $110. When you think about that versus today, it's kind of crazy. This looks like it was folded in quarters, not even. Looks like it was folded right there. So we get the folds in. So while I'm doing this, let me know, is there a specific, any one of my, the way I do my albums, the small ones, the regular size, that you'd like to see this done in? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe you can help me make up my mind. I had a couple ideas, just not sure which one to go with. You know, when you have just a bunch of ideas flowing through your head and you're just like, you know, I want to do them all. Which one do I do first? Or which way do I go? I love my little journals. I love the big ones too. Again, I'm just going with the fold lines that I'm seeing here. They're not even folded in. You know, like that. So, like, once I ink all those edges, I'll probably then fold it to however I'm going to put it in the journal. So we have a few more to go. I'm not gonna sit there and cut all those out and fold them with you. This I'll probably use to make some tags. And then, like I said, I'll probably use this to make the cover. And just bear with me, I'm going to take this over to my cutting machine. So I left some white pieces on there. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest by scissor because I want to get the cut marks it has. To replicate the cover of the book. And for the little pieces I can't get, I will probably end up just using like vintage photo to go over them. If you'll notice, the middle's got a bunch of rip spots. So this is what I'm going to do to all of the pages that are like this. And again, I'm just doing this one with you. The little spot like right there, I'll go over with my vintage photo. I'm not going to fight those little spots right there. But I may come in here and do the bigger ones. And then you'll see there's 3 spots right here. I'm not going to fight those either. But I will come in here because this is a little bit bigger and see what I could do. I kind of have an idea for the cover. Don't know if it's going to work, but it's an idea. And that's just how I'm going to go about it. I'm going to get that piece too. I just wanted to come in here and see. I might rough up the edges a little bit on some of these, just so they don't look so straight. Gotta be very careful, especially when you're working with an X-Acto knife. There we go. And this will be probably the cover. And I'll do something else to it. I don't know what, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now, only because I have something to do. But this is just part 1, and I hope you come back for part 2. I'm not sure when that'll be, but when it is, I hope you will join me. And like I said, be there with me through the process of this journal. And I just want to thank you guys for sticking around and watching my video with me and looking through the new digital kit. And I'll have all the information linked below to antoniomakes.com with my code Jennifer10 if you want to get an additional 10% off. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will always answer them. And once again, until my next video, guys, I just want to thank you and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.